Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, Central Texas, USA, at 10:27 a.m. on September the 7th, I think. 79 degrees, nice day. What I wanted to talk about is, how do you cook a frog? Well, it's easy. First, you got to get a frog, right? Well, if you think about, we're going to compare that to finance and marketing, okay? We'll get to the point here in a minute. But the theory about cooking a frog is this. You take a frog, first you got to catch a frog, and you put it in a pot of lukewarm water and then put it on the stove. Turn the burner up real low, okay? And the theory is that if you turn the burner up really slowly, that you can cook that frog before he'll jump out of the water. That's called the cooking the frog theory. Now, the way that works in marketing is this, or pricing products is this. First, you get a customer on the hook with a really low price, okay? $5 a month. Who's going to care about $5 a month? You know, think about Spotify, Pandora, Sirius Radio, and all that stuff. You know, sometimes they have those special deals, $5 a month. Everybody says, well, you know, that's pennies. Well, I'll give you my example. I've had Sirius satellite for, well, I had it 1 year free on my 2017 Ram, and then I renewed it for several months at $5 a month. That period is expiring the 26th of this month, so I contacted Sirius Radio and explained that, you know, my contract period is ending, and what would the price be? $19.95 a month. I said, well, I'm not going to pay $19.95 a month. And so they sent me to another level, and this individual told me that, well, they're having a special, and or they would give me a special deal, and it would end up being $7 a month. All right, and that's as low as they would go, is $7 a month. So I was paying $5, and now their super special deal is $7 a month, and you got to pay for 6 months at a time or 12 months at a time. You can't pay by the month, but it figures out to $7 a month. Well, that's kind of cooking the frog, okay? What you did, you got me in there at $5 a month. Now, you've increased that rate by 40%, okay? 40% of $5 is $2. 2 plus 5 is 7. They went from 5 to 7. That's a 40% increase. Think about that. Substantial, right? Unbelievable. So anyway, I canceled Sirius Satellite. Now I still have Pandora, which costs me $5 a month. And if they go up, then I'll drop them too. Why? Because they're cooking the frog. You know, every time they need to show higher profits or higher revenue to satisfy shareholders and all that crap, they just gouge the customers a little bit, and you don't feel the pain because you're saying, well, you know, it's only went from $5.50 to $6, $6 to $6.50, $6.50 to $7. You follow me? That's cooking the frog, okay? You're the frog sitting in the pan of water, and you're getting cooked. Pretty soon, it'll be $50 a month, and you won't even have felt the pain because you've been ignoring it all that time. That's point number one. That's cooking the frog. And the other thing I wanted to touch on was, you know, I noticed some people that are buying RVs and stuff, cars or whatever, and they're financing them. Right now the rates are still pretty good. They've gone up considerably over the past 6 months. Because I got 1.9% financing on a travel trailer for 5 years here a year ago, and that same company today on the RV that I'm buying, a 2017 Casita, is 3.35. Is that a big change? Yes. Yeah, that's almost 100% increase. Percentage increase in the from that 1.9 to 3.35. You got me? It's not that much in percentage points, but so the way I look at borrowing money is this. I don't call it borrowing money. I'm renting their money. I'm renting their money by the month. And how much rent are they charging me? Well, in this case, the new RV is going to be 3.35%. Now, that's okay. That's not a bad rate. It's not great, but it's not bad. When it gets up around 5%, that's too much rent for old dad here. I don't want to pay that much, okay? So I may either postpone the item I'm going to purchase or just go without it. Because when the rent starts doubling, you might want to look at another thing to do, and that's keep what you have for a little longer. But anyway, that cooking the frog theory works all the way through in pricing, because but what you don't notice is the small changes. In other words, a small change in the price can be a big percentage increase in revenue for the company. The example of Sirius Radio is a key one. They went from $5 a month to $7 a month. Again, that is a 40% increase in the price. So they've increased their revenue on that particular item 40%. Is that a substantial change? Of course it is. But you don't. You got to ask yourself. I had to ask myself, do I really need Sirius Radio? Answer: no. Do I want it? Well, occasionally when I'm traveling, it comes in handy. Okay. That's about all I can say about that. But Pandora is good or better, and the only downside of Pandora when you're traveling, since you've got to use the internet to access it inside your vehicle, and then use the Bluetooth connection. Sometimes out west, in West Texas, you don't have an internet connection at all. So the next question I answer: do I listen to the radio that much? No, I don't. Now that's just me. But again, just remember, whenever you're looking at your monthly budget and there's a few little items in there like Sirius Radio, Pandora Radio, Spotify, I don't even know if they charge anything or not. They probably do. I don't think there's many people that do stuff for free. But yeah, just bear in mind that they'll get you. They'll cook you, you frogs. They'll cook you. But anyway, having said that, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, but use the link to Amazon products if you think about it. I get a small commission, and it does not cost you 1 penny. What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deeply, breathe out slowly. Do that several times a day because that relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? For sure it is. What else? Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Do something to exercise your body every day. Preferably even twice a day if you can. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Don't let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. I mean, accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative, and enjoy your life one day at a time, guys. Anyway, adios, amigos. Bye-bye.